Hi and welcome to Crochet with Diane. Today I'm going to share with you how to make giant granny squares. Each one measures 15 by 15 inches. So if you're creating a granny square blanket, you don't need to make quite so many of them. Also great for coffee table tops. You could make just 1 or 4 for a larger table. You could make just one using bulky cotton yarn to make a hot pad. How fabulous would they look on your kitchen worktop? They would also be good for chunky granny square cardigans or sweaters. The list goes on. Anyway, let's get to it. For this project, you will need a super chunky yarn or category 6 super bulky weight yarn in the colours of your choice, and either a cream or a white for the borders. You will need a 10mm crochet hook, some stitch markers, scissors and a darning needle. Starting with a slip knot, chain 4, then slip stitch into your first chain that you just made there. So for round 1, you're going to chain 3, then make 15 double crochets into the chain 4 space. After placing 15 double crochets in the chain 4 space, to finish the round, slip stitch into the top of that first chain 3 that you did at the beginning of round 1. So you have 16 double crochets in total. For round 2, chain 4. And double crochet into the very next stitch. Chain 1, then double crochet into the very next stitch. Chain 1, double crochet into the very next stitch, chain 1, repeat all the way around till you get to that first chain 4. At the end of this round, you put your last double crochet in there, chain 1, and slip stitch into the top, the third chain up on your chain 4 that you did at the beginning of this round. and you should have 16 double crochets all the way around. So round 3 we're going to chain 3. Now we put 2 double crochets into this chain 1 space. And then put a double crochet into the top of the double crochet from the row below. Then put 2 double crochets into the chain 1 space. Then put a double crochet into the top of the double crochet from the row below. Repeat all the way around until you reach your chain 3. So just putting in the last 2 double crochets into that chain 1 space. And to finish this round, slip stitch into the 3rd chain of the chain 3 that you did at the beginning of the round. And you should have 48 stitches or 48 double crochets all the way around. So for round 4, chain 1, then single crochet into that very same stitch. I'll just bring the camera in slightly here. This round a little bit more fiddly. Now chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if you look at the bottom of your chain 5, there are 2 legs of stitches here. Slip stitch, put your hook in there, yarn over and slip stitch through to make, and what we've made is a loop. Now skip 2 stitches, one, 2, and single crochet into the 3rd. Chain 2, skip 2 and single crochet into the 3rd. Chain 3, skip 2 and single crochet into the third, chain 2, skip 2 and single crochet into the third. So you have a loop, then you have a chain 2, then you have a chain 3, then you have a chain 2. Now we're going to make another loop, so chain 5. And look at the bottom here, there's these two, this one here and this one here. Slip your hook through both, underneath both of those. Yarn over, pull through, and then pull through again. And you've made another loop. Then skip 2 stitches and single crochet into the third. Chain 2, skip 2, single crochet, chain 3, skip 2, single crochet into the third, chain 2, skip 2, single crochet into the third. So repeat all the way around. Here we'll make another loop and do your chain 2, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then make another loop here. Rewind this video to remind yourself how to do these if you need to. So coming to the end of the round, we've made our last loop, chain 2, single crochet, chain 3, skip 2, single crochet, chain 2, skip 2, single crochet, and that's the end of round 4. Round 5, we're going to slip stitch our way around into this chain 5 space. Now chain 3, this counts as a stitch. Now make 4 double crochets into that chain 5 space. Scooch the wool around. So that you have 5 in total. Then for the corner, chain 3. Then make another 5 double crochets into the chain 5 space loop there, And that's what your work, the little corner of your granny square is going to look like. Now single crochet into this first chain 2 space from the row below. And then put 5 double crochets into the chain 3 space. Then single crochet into that chain 2 space. And then we're back to the second loop. Put 5 double crochets into this chain 5 loop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more. Then chain 3. And another 5 in here, in the same space. And there's the corners of your granny square. Now we're going to repeat all the way around, starting with that single crochet into the chain 2 in the row below, and then 5 double crochets into the chain 3 space, single crochet into the chain 2 space, and then make your corner, which is same as that. Repeat all the way around. So coming up to the end of this round, I've put my last single crochet into that chain 2 here, and this first chain 3 that you made at the very start of the round, count up 1, 2, 3 and slip stitch into that third chain and pull it nice and snug because it's holding this corner down. And this is where we're finishing the colour section of the granny square. So yarn over, pull through some yarn, grab your scissors, just pull that through. And here we have the colour section of your granny square. So now it's time to grab your white or cream yarn and we'll carry on from there. At this point, it might be worth taking your darning needle and just sewing in any ends that you have so far. Just weave the yarn in and out. Just like that. And just to secure, pop the needle through, make another little knot there, pull the yarn through and snip off the end. And the same with any other ends. Of course you can leave it till the end, it just saves some time at the end. Right, so we are on round 6 and this is where we're doing a colour change. So to start, what we're going to do, find your chain 3 space of your corner and attach your yarn. Pull up a loop and make a single crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then single crochet into that same space. You've made another corner. Now chain 5, and in this single crochet here from the row below, make a double crochet. Grab some more yarn. Now chain 3. And in the top, in the middle of this chain 5 double crochets from the row below, find the middle stitch and pop in a single crochet there. Then chain 3, and in this single crochet here from the row below, pop in a double crochet, then chain 5, and then single crochet into this chain, the next corner, chain 3, corner, hook through, single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet in the same space, and repeat this on each side, starting with your chain 5, double crochet into that, single crochet from the row below, chain 3, pop in a single crochet in the middle of those 5 double crochets, grab some more yarn, chain 3, and then double crochet into this one, this single crochet from the row below, chain 5, and single crochet into that corner, now repeat all the way around. So coming up to the end of this round, you've done your last chain 5 and slip stitch into that first single crochet at the beginning. Now for round 7, slip stitch into the corner chain 3 space there, and then chain 3, now we're going to have 3 double crochets in total, so this one will count as a stitch. You make 2 more, so you've got 3 double crochets, then chain 2 and make 3 more double crochets in the same space. There's 1, 2, 3. So we've made another corner. Now into this chain 5 space, you're going to make 5 double crochet into that space. Just keep scooching your stitches up. That's 5, and then you've got a chain 3 space here, so put in 3 double crochets. Then you've got another 3 chain space here, put in another 3 double crochets. And there you have your last chain 5. Pop in another 5 double crochets into that chain 5 space. Keep scooching the stitches up. And 5. 5. Then we're back onto the corner, which we're going to make another corner. So that's 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So that's 3, so chain 2 for the corner, and pop in another 3 double crochets, so there is your corner, and then along the edge and a corner. So do the same edge here along this edge, and then repeat your corner all the way and do all the way around till you get to the beginning again. So coming up to the end of this round, you've put your last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets into that chain 5 space, so slip stitch into the 3rd chain of your first chain 3. Oh. Okay. So we're on to round 8, and this is where your stitch marker is going to come in handy, because we're just going to be doing single crochet. So to start, chain 1 and pop in your stitch marker into that first chain 1. Now, quite simply, single crochet into every stitch. And in the corner, make 2 single crochets, chain 2, and then 2 single crochets in the same space. Continue with your single crochets in every stitch. All the way around until you get to your stitch marker. Coming to the end of round 8, finish putting in your single crochets into each stitch. And here we are at that first chain 1 where your stitch marker is. Take out your stitch marker and just slip stitch into that first chain 1 space. That's a little fiddly there. Okay, so round 9, again, chain 1, pop in your stitch marker, and we're going to do another round of single crochet into each stitch. But this time on the corner, simply put in 3 single crochets. It's 1, 2 and 3, and then continue to single crochet in every stitch all the way around, putting 3 single crochets in the corner, single crochet all the way around till you reach your stitch marker. So we're just coming up to the end of round 9. Put in your last single crochet there, and we are back to where our stitch marker is, and slip stitch into your chain 1 that you did at the beginning of the round. Made mine a little bit tight, but just pull that through. There we go. And that is the end of your round. So yarn over, pull up some wool and snip that off. Pull that through, and obviously we're going to sew in that end. And here is your granny square.